Hello, baseball fans. Welcome back to another amazing, exciting New York Yankees full season playthrough. Full disclosure, I am not a Yankees fan. I am a Mets fan. But when I started this channel, I was already 2 months into my Mets sim. So I said, you know what? I'm going to have to pick another team. I don't want to start all over with the Mets season. So what team should I pick? It's got to be a team that has national exposure, right? And also a team that I am familiar with the players. So we have picked the New York Yankees. I don't have a rivalry with the Yankees. You might be asking, why is a Mets fan doing a Yankees sim? I never developed a deep rivalry with them. Growing up, we never played each other. The rivalries really began in the 90s with interleague play. So I did it with the Yankees, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. But a couple of things we're working on here, administrative wise. One of them is the draftees. These are our draft picks. Aaron Watson was a pitcher going in the first round, and he's still a kid. So let's see. We have, he's still a kid. He's 18 years old, but he's projected to have major league control, good changeup, above, average fastball, above average slider, average fastball. I mean, major league ready fastball, at 50. That's like 80 in terms of baseball mogul ratings, 80. And then changeup is 65, which would be like in the 90s in baseball mogul. He's got good stamina. Right now, holding runners, he's at 45. And of course, that can go higher. So let's see if we can. He is awaiting an offer from us. His demands is $9 million. It's going to be extremely difficult to sign him, but we're going to give it a shot. We've got center field Nick Dumesny. There are his ratings. Left fielder, he's going to be elite defense, above average center field and right field. So he can play all of center field. He's going to have really good range and a major league arm. Not much gap power yet. Again, he's only 21. Just checking this other stuff here to see the details. Good curveball on this kid. He's 18. His fastball, of course, he's going to develop this. He's got above average stamina and average at holding runners. So let's go back to Isaiah Jackson. He's going to be a center fielder, elite at left field, average at center field, and above average in right field. 55 gap power, 55 power, 50 I. So he projects to be a solid major leaguer. And Zane Petty. We're going to call him Petty Roosevelt if he ever makes the team, which he won't because we're not playing this simulation past this year. But it's fun to see this. This is what's going on next. And the other thing is the all-star voting. Oh, that's already done. That's done. One last thing I got to do before we start the game. I was told that we need a coach way down in our international league. So we're going to go check that out. Let's go to personnel. Let's go all the way down here. You can pause it there. Yeah, so down in the Dominican Rookie League, we need a hitting coach. So let's go down to our hitting coaches. Hitting coach. So we need to find someone who would want to coach down in the Dominican Republic. And let's see, reputation. What's the best reputation? Everything is okay, fair, and unproven and unexperienced. So we're going to go up to fair and see if any of our folks here would love to pitch to be a hitting coach in the Dominican Republic. So let's check out Samuel Hiciano. He's from the Dominican Republic. Would he like to go home and do some coaching for us? Let's go back and click on his name. If I click on here, you're going to see the Dominican Republic data, but we want to click on his name to see his ratings. So he favors averages, not so much power, offense, hitting, or veterans, but he handles development excellent at handling developments, and he's really good at influencing mechanics. He's controlling. Let's go to the other guy, Carney Lansford. He's 68. Teaches hitting good. Handles aging good, handles development. He's good at development. He favors defense and pitching over hitting. Well, he favors hitting and offense. And I'm not sure about defense here, but he does favor offense. Let's see who else we got. Wilson Valera. Let's see what he's got to offer. He's poor at teaching pitching. Well, yeah, pitching, obviously. He's a hitting coach. So he's average at teaching how to hit. So I think teaching how to hit should be Ramon Henderson. Teach hitting, he's okay. Let's see who else. Samuel, the original guy. He's excellent at, no, he's good at teaching hitting. So good is good, right? I really would like excellent. Crowley, excellent. He's excellent at teaching hitting. He's got 23 years experience. Let's see what he's at. What we can. He would sign a 2-year contract for hitting coach. All right, let's give that a shot. He's received the offer and will respond. Terry Crowley, we hope we can have you with us for a year or so. Let's go ahead and get the game going with the Cubs. Thank you for waiting there for a moment. You could always fast forward, you know. All right, here we go. We got Pereira in left, Bellinger in center, Judge in right, Goldschmidt at first, Chisholm at second, Volpe in shortstop, Bohm at third. Schmidt is the pitcher with a 4.22 ERA, 8-4 win and loss record, 37 earned runs, 80 strikeouts, 24 walks, and he's going to be throwing 2 L's behind the plate. And here's Shaw starting for these Chicago Cubs. All right, first pitch underway. 1 man away. Matt Shaw strikes out, and now Nico Horner. Fly ball to right, going back to the warning track, or to the edge of the warning track. 2 men away. Judge reeled that in. High fly ball. Angling over it, under it is, who's going to get it? It's the, all right, that retires the side. We're going to the bottom of the first. Here's Anthony Volpe. That's a little dribbler in front of the pitcher there. 1 man away. A-bomb. A-bomb strikes out, 2 men away, and the Judge. The Judge strikes out. That was a quick inning. Here's Happy, Ian Happ. Fly ball to left, going back. 1 man down. Pereira reels it in. Here's Anheuser-Busch. Michael, to be exact, 2 men away. Here's the Swanson dinner. Ground ball to third. Over to first. That retires the side. All right, no score. Here's Cody Bellinger. He could either be the bellyache or the belly laugh, depending on the score. That's going to be a base hit to left. Can you get 2 out of that? He's not going to try. He's on first base with nobody out. And Paul Goldilocks Goldschmidt. Runner goes. Oh, he was waiting for the bus. He is out. 1 man out. Goldilocks awaits the next pitch. And he waited just to strike out. Here's Giancarlo. Do not call me Mike. Here it's a ground ball. Easy play. That retires us. We've got pitchers duel thus far. Here is Crow Armstrong. Pete Crow Armstrong. and he gets plunked in the buttocks. Justin Turner, former Met. And that's an easy out. All right. One man out, one man on. Here's Pablo Aliendo. Aliendo strikes out. Aliendo. All right, here's Matt Shaw. Runner goes. He's successful, and now he's on second base. Matt Shaw strikes out. That retires the side. Bottom of the third. Jazzy J. Chisholm. Jazzy strikes out. Everson Pereira. Pereira hits a shortstop too. Hits a ball to shortstop. Verbal miscue number 1. Take a shot. 2 men away. He strikes out. Austin Wells strikes out. That mustache did not help him on this at bat. Top of the 4th. Eric Nico Horner. Don't call me Eric. Here's the pitch. There's a swing. There's the pop-up. There's the catch, and there's the out. One man down. Seiya Suzuki. Deep fly ball to left. Trying to get under it is Pereira, and he makes the catch. 2 man down. Here's Happy Hap. Ian Happ with a fly out to right. That retires the side. All right, we've got us a pitcher's duel through 3.5. Anthony Volpe trying to get something going here. He does not. I mean, he does get a strikeout going. Alec Bohm, A-Bomb, former Philly, current New York Yankee, 2 men away. And here comes the judge. All rise. And the judge walks. Here's Bellinger, bottom of the 4th, no score. Runner goes, base hit to right. Will Judge go to third? He will. Belly's trying for second. He is safe with a stand-up double. He didn't even have to stop. And Aaron Judge scores. He went all the way around. 1-0 New York Yankees. Here's Goldilocks Goldschmidt with a ground ball. Diving for it is the third baseman and booted by the first baseman. Runners on first and third. 2 men away. All right. Giancarlo Stanton with runners on first and second, trying to get something going here. The fans are on their feet. And they were on their feet to witness the strikeout. All right, 1-0 Yankees. Going to the top of the 5th. Here is Anheuser-Busch. Anheuser. I said Anheuser twice. That was Anheuser-Busch. Mike Bush. Strike it out. 1 away. Swanson's Dinner. He strikes out. And Pete Crow Armstrong. Little ground ball to second. Can it be handled? That retires the side. Going to the bottom of the 5th. Jazzy J. Chisholm Jr. He strikes out. Everson Pereira. Ground ball to second. So far, I think 1 verbal miscue, unless I did one and I didn't notice. You guys did notice? Here's the mustache. Fly ball to left. Under it is the left fielder. I didn't catch his name, but it was, where is he? It was Happy Hap. All right, Justin Turner coming to the plate. Schmidt still on the mound. The pitch. The strikeout. 1 man down. Pablo Aliendo. He did not have a picture when I started this game. You didn't see it in the recording because I don't think I was recording when I got his picture from Baseball Reference. All right, 1 man down. Aliendo strikes out. 2 men away. I don't think I said this before, but you can pause the video to check out the player cards. Check out their season stats and their game stats and their season stats over in the pitching line, on the pitching side. That was a miscue. Take a shot. Fly ball to center, going way back to the warning track. And he could just look at it. Matt Shaw with a home run ties the score at 1-1. Schmidt tries to shake it off. He looks in to the batter, gets his signs, and he's going to make the pitch. Striking out Horner to retire the side. Volpe now trying to get back to the winning side of things. Need base runners. Fly ball to center. He's just nonchalantly going over there and making the play. One man down. A-bomb. A-bomb hits a dribbler to short. 2 men away. Here comes the Judge. Judge with 16 home runs on the season. Is that? I don't know if that's good, man. What's today's date of this? The date of this game is July 12th. Well, he was out for a while, so got to keep that into consideration too. You jackfruit, you struck out. I got that from this here, jackfruit. That's going to be the baseball insult. You jackfruit. Here's Suzuki. Seiya Suzuki. He gets a base hit. Say, Suzuki, you got a hit. 1 man out. No man out. Verbal miscue. Number 3, take a shot. There's no one out. Here's happy. That's a deep fly ball to right. No, it's not. It's actually midway over there. Not too bad. 1 away. At least the runners don't advance. Got a nice little applause from the stands there. There's another base hit. Second hit of the inning. Schmidt still not too tired. He's only got 84 pitches, but he's getting up there. I would warm up. I would have pitchers warming up in the bullpen, and the ball gets through. It doesn't matter. I think he was safe anyway, but now these guys advance to second and third. So that is not a good thing. Schmidt with 88 pitches. Yeah, I was saying that if I was managing the game in manager mode, I would put the relief pitchers up, get them warming up, intentional walk. Okay, Justin Turner, don't call me Trey. Oh boy, that's going to score 1, maybe 2. Run it, the pitch, the throw. The run, the pitch, the throw. All right, the Cubs now lead 4-1. And Aliendo gets plunked in the buttocks. Bases are still loaded. 1 out. That's going to be another one. That's going to score 2 more runs. The score is now 6-1. Runners on first and second. There's only 1 man out. Here's Nico Horner. That's an easy out. We're going to the bottom of the 7th with the Yankees losing. Let's check the out-of-town scoreboard. Tampa Bay, Boston. Boston leads 2-1. Atlanta leads 2-0. Seattle leads 2-1. This game has not started. 2-0 Houston over Texas. This game has not started. And both these games, Baltimore, Miami did not start. Minnesota, Pittsburgh 5-1. Chicago White Sox and Cleveland, they are tied at 1. Toronto has not started. The Mets and Arizona has not started yet. All right, out of town scoreboard brought to you by Cardona Studios, makers of such videos as Pride in Patterson, Fred Drives, Baseball Mogul. No, not so much Baseball Mogul, but Out of the Park Baseball channel. New Jersey Gamers and more. That's what I meant to say. I do play a little bit of Baseball Mogul on my main channel, just a little bit. If anyone likes Baseball Mogul, please follow Brainiac Baseball. He's doing several playthroughs and has been on the channel, has had his channel now for 5 years. Really entertaining baseball over there. I watch his videos daily. 1 man away, Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt strikes out. Here's Don't Call Me Mike Stanton. That's a deep fly ball to right. Does it have enough though? It does not. All right, top of the 8th. Seiya Suzuki to the plate. And that is an out. One man away. Here's Happy Hap. Ian Happ. That's going to be a base hit. Anheuser-Busch at the plate. Little ground ball. Runner Happ advances. And Dansby Dinner. Swanson Dinner. Frozen Dinner. That's his name. Dansby Frozen Dinner. I'll make up a few more for him, I'm sure. All right, Jazzy J Chisholm, bottom of the 8th. We're trailing 6-1. Chisholm strikes out. That ball looked like it was way out off the plate. The catcher actually moved. Can we see that? Do it show a replay on a strikeout? Look at that. Look where the catcher is. He moved. He was almost to third base. All right. I was exaggerating. That's a ground ball base hit by Emerson Pereira. The mustache. High fly ball to deep center. That one's gone. I almost messed up that call. That was actually kind of close. He jumped for it. It was right there on the wall. All right, 6-3. We cut the lead in half. Is it enough? Is it too much? Is it too little, too late? Volpe is out. A-bomb with 2 men away. Nobody on. One man down. Here's Pablo Aliendo. That's a base hit. Down the left field foul line, but it stayed fair. Matt Shaw. Round ball to third. Can you get a double play out of it? Did he need a double play? Yeah, he needed it. Did he? Yeah, he needed one, but he could only make the play at second. Here's Nico Horner. That retires this time. So we're down by 3. We need base runners. Here's Judge. Can we mount another comeback like we did a few games ago? That's going to drop in. A blue pit for the Judge. Here's Bellyache Bellinger. That's a slow grounder. Don't know if it's going to be... Yeah, he got the double play. Here's Goldilocks, last chance. Fly ball to left center. That retires the side. Let's see what is going on. Here's the game. There's the game's talking points. Let's go down to the batting line score. There you go. You could pause it. The pitching line score, we can pause that. And the game notes. Justin Steele is the player of the game. 56,000 in attendance. Not too shabby. Let's leave the game, see if there's any news. No news. Let's finish today. We do have some news. Most popular star, highest all-star vote getter, Anthony Volpe. Look at that. Something the real Anthony Volpe can't do. And we've received a personal message. Oh, it's from that hitting coach that we're trying to hire. I've had decent offers from other organizations, but none as good as yours. Does that mean you are going to stay? There's the results of the voting, the final results. Goldschmidt, first base. Jazzy J. Chisholm, second base. Anthony Volpe, 5 million votes. Aaron Judge, right field. Cody Bellinger, DH. Max Fried's in the lineup. Will be pitching. And Devin Williams. Got a lot of Yankees in there. I mean, I did vote for them all, but hey, come on. Mine is only one vote. They're getting thousands and thousands of votes. There's your National League. You can pause it. Lindor from the Mets is on the squad. Nimmo also made the All-Star team. Ronald Acuna, Shohei Ohtani, Juan Soto made the team. Let's see. I might have missed a few. Edwin Diaz just barely made it there with 923,000 votes. Let's see what else. What else is in the news? The All-Stars are in a class by themselves. The star performers from the AL and NL will soon do battle. It's an annual Diamond Spectacular that takes place at the midpoint of the season. That's right, July 13th. We're also close to the trading deadline. The American League All-Star feature these players. You can pause it at any moment to check out who the All-Stars are. All right, now we're going to go down to the National League. You can pause it at any moment. Okay, the All-Star Prospects game rosters have been announced. Here are the All-Star rosters. There's the American League roster. You can pause it, check it out. Oh, the Prospects game roster. I was wondering why all these AAA and AA. So this is the Prospects All-Star game. Took me a second there. Cam Caminiti. All right, excellent. Let me go to my personnel to see if my boy got hired down there. Nope. He's got a pending offer so far. All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me let you see where we are. We are in first place by half a game. Toronto, Baltimore, hot on our heels. Nothing we could do about that. We should only control our destiny by trying to get all these games won. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.